Hello, welcome to yet another edition of Central Podcast Entertainment. Thank you for watching. I am your host MZP.
The co-star, I guess, J Rock.
I'm Neo's spokesman.
Oh, and of course, I forgot your World Heavyweight Champion and Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, that Batista owns at the time, and I forgot who owned the medal at that decade.
Wait, Intercontinental title?
Yeah.
I think it was Carlito. No, Ric Flair. Flair was Intercontinental Champion.
Carlito for the title.
What?
Because he beat Carlito for the title at Unforgiven.
Yeah. Flair was Intercontinental Champ at the time.
And if you guys didn't know, well, now you know. It is the 10th year anniversary.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get to that.
That's for later.
Still, this is all we're doing on Friday.
I know. Well, but we're gonna get to that. That'll be another video. But right now, let's get into Monday Night Raw from this past Monday. So of course, we open up with Triple H coming out, talking about Seth Rollins, how he overcame everybody, Brock Lesnar, Sting, Cena, but now he got injured and had from the ACL and had to vacate the championship, and there'll be a tournament at Survivor Series. Well, the semifinals and the finals will be at Survivor Series, and then when Roman Reigns came out, he tried to persuade him to give him a bye to go into the finals of the tournament and to be his boy. But Reigns said no, obviously. And then he was right, and he went right into a match with the Big Show of all people. Why not? Yep.
Don't watch it then.
Of course, it has to be the Big Show of all people. And then, of course, well, we all know who wins this one. I'm not even going to say it.
Yes, of course. But one, Seth Rollins barely lasted against Lesnar, and two,
he still beat him.
But he still walked out the champion. That's all that matters.
And two, it's Deadly Games Part 2.
Wait, what? Oh, Deadly Games Part. Yeah. Yeah, but still, Rollins walked out the champion when he faced Lesnar.
Yep.
Oh, Mike, what's your Twitter name again?
At This Is MZP. I put it on the description on every video. Okay. So yeah, that happened. Reigns obviously is gonna move on to the tournament. I'm sure he'll move on to the finals at Survivor Series.
Face Dean Ambrose.
Maybe. Then we get to another round where it was Kevin Owens versus Titus O'Neil. Oh my! Why Titus O'Neil of all people to be in this tournament?
Some matches are so obvious.
It's like, okay, obviously Kevin Owens is gonna advance.
Yeah.
It's like, really? Titus O'Neil?
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he had a chance.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's got the size and ability, but in the position he's in now, why put him in this?
Is she still with Darren Young?
Yeah. There was no record of them splitting up, so again, but no, they're still together. Yeah, but they're still together. What was next? Oh yeah, then we get to then Becky Lynch defeats Paige.
She did it in heel. That whole match was Becky being heel, but she got over it because they were in the UK.
No, I believe Paige got over it. This was Paige's hometown.
I know, but Becky. No, they were booing Becky and cheering. No, they were booing Paige and cheering Becky.
No, they weren't. That's not what I heard.
No, seriously, they were. And then Paige tried to pull Becky's tie, but then Becky rolled over and pulled Paige's tie and got the victory. and then Paige. We thought that Paige was gonna slam Becky through a table because she took the announce table, and everybody's getting all hype. But then she ended up doing the PTO on her, the submission thing.
Yeah.
And Charlotte ran out and tried to save her, but no, they were booing her.
How could they be booing Paige? She's in the UK. She's from the UK. And plus Becky's from Ireland too, so it doesn't make sense.
But they were booing her.
It's,
They were booing her.
well, from what I heard, it didn't sound like they were booing Paige. Just from how it sounded, they may have dubbed it. They may have audio dubbed it to make it seem like they were. I don't know. Then the tournament continued. Ziggler defeated The Miz. Well, that was kind of obvious.
They had a match like last week. Why?
Yeah, didn't they have a match on SmackDown with the Halloween edition?
Yeah. It was okay. It was an okay match.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all right. Well, we kind of knew Ziggler was gonna move on. I mean, Miz, even though he's a former WWE champion, still he's
His time is up.
he hasn't really done anything recently.
Just been here and there with Miz TV.
They're trying to promote that a little more than they were at first.
Yeah. Then the next match in the tournament, which was a pretty solid match, and it was a pretty surprising victory. Cesaro defeats Sheamus.
Wait,
Oh, really?
how is that surprising? Of course.
Well, no, I don't know, because I thought Sheamus was gonna advance for some reason.
They put money in the bank holder in the freaking competition. Like he already has his. What is he gonna do? Win the title?
Well, I know. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Like, it makes sense for Sheamus to not win because dude, you already have money in the bank. Calm down. You're gonna get a title shot.
WWE probably forgot he had it and put him in there.
Yeah, they're like, oh, all right, we'll put Sheamus in there. And then during Raw, they're like, oh wait, isn't he money in the? Doesn't he have the Money in the Bank briefcase?
Yeah.
And they're like, screw it.
He's not gonna win.
I mean, it didn't really bother me too much because if you remember, like 10 years ago, they had on Raw. They had a Gold Rush tournament to crown a number one contender for the World Heavyweight title, and Edge was in it, and at the time he was Money in the Bank.
For Batista's title.
Yeah, for Batista's World Heavyweight title. So they've done this before. It's not surprising.
Why is Billy Gunn trending?
Because he got fired.
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't working there.
No, he is, but like as a trainer. But apparently, after we recently heard that he failed the drug test, so he's fired.
Well, he has. I don't really care. I don't think people will lose sleep on it.
He'll sleep on it.
Fired. Yeah. You're gonna lose sleep. You're gonna wake up in the middle of the night, tell my Billy Gunn gets fired. Really?
Yeah. All right. Then the final match in the tournament for that night, for this past Monday, was Tyler Breeze versus Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose would come out with the win.
Yes, but I'm saying that to put out a new, fresh NXT talent, now main roster talent, in this tournament.
They're pushing people too fast.
But and I'm guessing at this point, I think it's gonna be Ziggler versus Ambrose on Monday in the tournament. So I'm guessing that Tyler Breeze is gonna cost Ziggler the match, and Ambrose moves on in the tournament. Since Tyler Breeze and Ziggler are rivals. Okay. All right. So we talked about Ambrose and Tyler Breeze. And now the main, I guess the ending segment, I would say, not main event, but ending segment was Bray Wyatt eulogizing, giving the eulogy to Kane and the Undertaker.
Then I thought of no wait, the Kane Undertaker WrestleMania 20 No.
Oh my
Kane.
God! Like, I'm right with you. I thought of that too.
Yes, the eulogy for Kane doing a Undertaker, like,
But except like Wyatt was just in there by himself. When Kane was doing the eulogy, there was like flowers and a picture of the Undertaker and everything. It
yeah.
got like all fancy when Kane did
Yeah,
it,
this
but
time it's just Bray Wyatt just doing his thing, of
yeah.
course.
And then we get Undertaker and Kane showing up.
Yep, destroying everybody and setting up for Survivor Series.
And a lot of people are complaining because they're like, they just got their revenge. Why drag this on to Survivor Series now? They
Wait,
pretty
so
much just got revenge right there. They just took out everybody in the Wyatt family.
Well, that's kind of just like some type of signal, or like, oh, this is a message that, hey, we're back and we're ready to take you out, but hey.
They already took him out. They just took him out on Raw.
Well, Braun Strowman wasn't. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's true, but hey, there's more to come.
I hope you don't let Bray Wyatt.
I saw on WWE.com. I saw on WWE.com they announced that it's going to be the Brothers of Destruction versus 2 members of the Wyatt family.
Okay, Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt.
No, all of them gonna be involved anyway.
Yeah, like, yeah, and I was like, why just 2? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'd rather have the Dudley Boys team up with the Brothers of Destruction and let that be an 8-man tag.
I wouldn't say it makes sense, but it would that would be probably a little bit better.
Yes,
At least like before, if they like took out the Dudleys one night and the Dudleys were like, all right, we'll join you or whatever.
Yeah, the Dudleys said they wanted to face the Wyatt family, so yeah, this could help set up for something.
The Wyatt family challenged Undertaker, SmackDown.
Yeah, but yeah. That was and that was pretty much Raw. I mean, it was actually like it was pretty good actually. Like it wasn't like it kind of wasn't your average Raw, I would say.
I'm sure
it's better.
I'm sure it'll be.
It was a little bit better. Didn't make a whole lot of difference, but I'll say it was a little bit better.
And it's still, the ratings are still going low, but something's gonna happen soon.
They're not just rating on every single Raw just because they have Monday Night Football on different things going on Raw.
Football doesn't always have to.
Football hasn't always crushed them this much.
Well, that's the reason I saw it, because now I didn't say only actually football and the other stuff coming out Mondays and they're going back and forth and missing a lot of stuff, and they stay on football and then they miss Raw. It's not because they don't want to watch Raw, it's because they miss it for other things.
WWE's already in its own past messed itself up where it's already gone low, and we didn't need football to do them anymore.
It's the low. It's like lowest. It's like 1997, 1996, 1997 Raw ratings.
1995, 1994 as well.
Yeah, and those two. And I watched those Raws on the network, and I was like, wow, no freaking wonder anybody tuned out for this. I would have if I was this age, and if I was like this age and we're in like 1994 or 1995 right now, and I was watching this Raw, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to WCW. Like I'm watching Nitro. Screw this. What?
Then you'd be back later in like 97 or 96.
Yeah. Well, 97 I'd probably be back. Probably late 97.
Wow, 3 years until you come back.
It's gonna go up either way.
Because if you watch the Raws from like those early 90s Raws on the network, you see how like pretty bad it was.
Okay, but also of course you wouldn't miss those WrestleManias, of course, but anywho.
No, I've watched the. I mean, but 13, not 13. 11 was like the worst out of that 90s.
Well, I know you wouldn't. Well, of course you wouldn't
Well,
miss 10
9,
or
9, 11, 9, 11, 9, WrestleMania 9 and 11 were bad.
But hey, at least you wouldn't miss 10 and 12.
I certainly wouldn't miss 12 because that's definitely my favorite out of the 90s. Out of the 90s WrestleManias,
Worst.
probably 12.
But what about 10? Even though Bret Hart did a double
10,
duty.
10 was pretty good, but I don't know. I just can't say I just can't say no to 12. You know.